Hmm.
Gotcha. So believing without seeing. Is there anything else you believe without seeing?
Um, I mean, I believe that my husband and children go and do what they say they supposed, what they're supposed
Well,
to do every day, and I don't see him
but you
do
have a
it. I
track
mean,
record of them doing it though, right? There's a track record. They've been
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this and yeah. So you've seen it
I
before.
trust that certain things happen,
Trust. There you
a
go.
certain way when I'm not around.
Yeah, absolutely. So trust and faith a little bit different in that scenario, right?
Well, to me, in that scenario, they're about the same thing. Again, it's the believing without evidence or without me seeing it. Like I'm not requiring proof in
Mm.
order for me to believe it.
But you have seen it in the past, so you do have proof that it has been done before by them.
Again, I don't necessarily have proof. I can't tell you what my husband does at work every day. I've never went and sat on a job with him.
Hmm.
I only know what he tells me that he does every day.
Hmm.
I choose to
Hmm.
believe that what he tells me is the truth.
That's true. But you
But I've
could
never
find the
worked at
truth
his
out if
job
you
with
wanted
him to
to,
know
right?
that.
But
Huh?
you could find that truth out if you wanted to, though. You could go show up at his work and hang out with him,
But
in theory.
I could, but faith is about believing without seeing or without the evidence. I am choosing to believe what he tells me without evidence. I'm not
But you
going
are
there
able to
to
gather
prove
that
it.
evidence. This is my point. You're able to gather that evidence if you so wished or so desired. With God, it's a
Yes, if
little
I
different.
desired, I
Yeah.
could possibly get the evidence. I could ask for camera footage of what he's doing every day. It would exist. So
Uh,
yes, I
yeah.
could find the
Gotcha.
evidence of it. Hmm.
Gotcha. So it's a little bit different than the faith in God because we can't so much as find that evidence for that God. It's just stuff that's unseen or unseeable. Am I on the right track here?
I would partially agree to that statement. I don't know if I would
Gotcha.
fully agree, but yeah, I think you're on the right track.
So part of it for me is part of it is you have to accept the unbelievable or and the unseen. To me, that's pretending. That's we're just going to pretend that
Oh,
this is real. I'm having faith that this is a real thing, even though I have no evidence for it. I'm just going to pretend. Like I'm going to pretend that Spider-Man wakes me up in the morning. But he doesn't. But I can pretend that. I have faith that he does. But that's different than the trust that you have in what your husband's doing at work, I guess. It's different because you can actually witness what your husband's doing at work. You can get that evidence if you wanted to. It's
yeah. I
different
mean,
from
I
the
think that it's
faith
still
that you have.
conceptual. I still don't have it,
Yeah.
and I still choose to
Yeah.
believe it without
Mm,
having it.
mm. Faith. It's a weird thing. So faith and faith. Faith and faith. I don't know.
Faith and faith. Yeah.
I don't know.